Have Tesla announcing that it is adding a 100 kilowatt battery to the Model S and Model X, and it's going to bring down the 0 to 60 to 2.5 seconds from 2.8 seconds. Matt, there's a lot of car jargon here, which I don't understand, which you do very well. But what you're saying is this is going to be a super powerful car that will now appeal to sports car enthusiasts.
It's definitely aimed at someone who cares about numbers, right? You already had so much power in a Tesla at the equivalent of about 700 horsepower for all-wheel drive. No other production car that you could buy offered that much already, the previous P90D, except for maybe the Dodge Challenger Hellcat, and of course that was only rear-wheel drive. This is going to be more powerful than that and still be all-wheel drive. So it's going to, be able to propel the car more quickly than I can with a motorcycle. If you can understand that the amount of weight that this car,
Right.
It's got to be more than 3,000 pounds. So it's incredible that they're going to be able to do this.
On top of that, we knew that Elon Musk was going to make this announcement. He said it was going to be a big product announcement. That came midday, and it pushed the stock up. However, following this announcement, you can see the stock took a leg lower and has briefly erased its losses, is now kind of flirting around the unchanged line. Actually, it's now up 1.1%, but certainly a lot lower than what it was
One
before.
thing that really strikes me watching Matt get so excited about this announcement, a lot of people criticize Tesla and they criticize Elon Musk and they say, oh, it's all built on government subsidies and government picking winners and all that stuff. But it's a pretty impressive technological or engineering feat, regardless of the underlying business.
It's unbelievable. And one of the things that Elon Musk is doing is winning the battle of, renewable power versus carbon fuels.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times gearheads like me will say, I want an internal combustion engine. I'm not as concerned about pollution. I just want to put power to the wheels. And this proves that you can do it in a more efficient way with a battery, and a battery that doesn't weigh as much as the entire car. It's just an impressive feat. I think as far as the stock action is concerned, there's partly some buy on the rumor, sell on the news going on here in Tesla. The other thing is, a lot of the sources I was reading about earlier this afternoon to try and figure out what Elon was going to say were pointing towards a software update for the autopilot system. Maybe investors would have preferred to see that, but as a car lover, I'm so happy that this is what we got.